My name's America Elias. I crossed fall of 2014 into the amazing organization of Delta Xi Nu Multicultural Sorority Incorporated. My journey began just seeing what we call in our group Grandma. That's Rachel Taylor. She kind of drew me into the table, and I kind of just went into finding out more about them, so I decided to go into an informational. That's when I learned what our sorority encompasses, which is sisterhood, culture, and education. Amongst those values, education is something that we pride ourselves in, and last year we basically won 2 awards on our GPA. That was really exciting for us because obviously we are representing our values, and we are upholding them, and we are still looking to strive and get higher GPAs and figure out our whole academic chair situation and try to get a bigger, better GPA. Also, our overall GPA was a 3.03. Also, with our education aspect of Delta Xi Nu Multicultural Sorority Incorporated, we had 5 graduates in the spring. Amongst those graduates, we also had 1 inducted into Order of Omega, which was really exciting for us, and we hope to get more representation of Delta Xi Nu into the Order of Omega.
My name is Karen Serrano. I'm a sister of Delta Xi Nu Multicultural Sorority Incorporated, and I crossed in fall 2014. I didn't really know what harm reduction was until we had our retreat in January of 2015. And basically our standards and risk management chair talked to us about harm reduction. We went over a lot of things such as how to keep each other safe, and our chapter philanthropy is awareness against drinking and driving. So our standards and risk management chair went through that and how that looks for us. So we make sure that sisters that are of age and who choose to drink do have a safe ride home, and we assign them a designated driver. CSU takes hazing really seriously, and so do we. At our national conference this summer in San Antonio, we went over that. We had workshops about hazing, and we had a keynote speaker talk to us about how that looks for us. Even though we can't go into much detail about our process since it is closed, we do make sure that we take each other accountable to make sure that hazing does not happen in our sisterhood. Alright, so I was surprised when I crossed because we crossed 6 people, and that is a lot of people to cross, especially in the Multicultural Greek Council. And when we crossed another line in the spring of 2015, it was another 6, so it's really interesting and awesome to show how much our sorority is growing. And it's not only growing like chapter-wise, but it's also growing nationally because we just opened a colony in Michigan. And in nationals this year for our conference, we had, I think, 145 sisters attend, whereas last year we only had like 60. So it is nice to see that we are expanding, and in fact, a growing legend.
I'm Bree. I'm Gabby.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Lindsay.
And we are a part of the original Omicron line.
We originally crossed the line of 6, and obviously there's only 4 of us here. I think we all just kind of were interested in the sorority just with sisterhood and just multicultural sororities, so a bunch of different backgrounds. I know personally that's what really interested me.
I think what attracted me personally to Delta Xi Nu is the community it provides here at CSU, because it sometimes can be a really big campus, but with my sisters it seems a lot smaller.
It's truly been an amazing experience to get to know them throughout the semester, and during our process, even though we can't go much into it, I've definitely gotten to know these ladies a lot over these past couple months.
The process was definitely a good one. Even though we didn't know each other straight off the bat, we clicked right away, and we all kind of fell in love with each other in our sisterhood.
I think it was really exciting to go to conference because we haven't really been exposed to the business side of Delta Xi Nu yet, and going to conference, we were kind of like immersed in it, and it got us a lot of ideas in our head and what we wanted to do.
And I think for me too, being rush chair and webmaster this year, it was really nice to talk to other sisters from other chapters and colonies to get some ideas and inputs, and just again get more of a business side, and just you get a real diverse mix of just people's ideas. I think it was really awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was cool just to see all the support we have across the country. Like, the Honeys are everywhere, and to see all of us get together and be able to connect like that was really cool.
Going to conference definitely motivated me position-wise. I feel like a lot of the other chapters are maybe a little bit more deeper into their organization and a little bit more established than we are. And that kind of helped me think about new ideas and things that will bring our sorority here at CSU closer and more out to the other FSL community and other students on the school ground.
Our signature event is the Friendship Festival, which happens every spring here. And last year it was really cool because we had such a great crowd from Multicultural Greek Council come out and support us. And it was just a good time. Like, we had the fundraising aspect and raised a lot of money for Crossroads here in Fort Collins. But it was also cool to see the support of other organizations come together for a greater cause. This year, our goal is to make it twice as big and have even more people come out and spread out the word even more so we can raise more awareness about domestic violence against women.
My name is Susie. I crossed in spring 13. Last year we had a really good year in a lot of different aspects, as you have seen in the video. We crossed 12 people, which was awesome, but although we did good in like some stuff, we lacked in other stuff, such as like philanthropy. We didn't do as many things as we normally do. We normally team up with MAD, which is Mothers Against Drinking and Driving. We normally bring a crash car on campus, but we weren't allowed to. But we were still able to keep part of our philanthropy alive in just daily aspects. The service part was good. We did fall cleanup with another organization. Our sisters were very involved with Alternative Spring Break, either being a leader or a participant, and we really hope that this next year that it continues. As far as membership development, there's highs and lows every year, I think, and we definitely were like experimenting with what was good with communication and what wasn't good, and so we are passing it on to this year, and hopefully it'll get better and improve. Something we did last year that has really just reignited the passion for our organization was getting to be in contact with other chapters around the country and seeing what they do for philanthropy or what fundraisers they do. And we got to talk with them at National Conference just a few months ago, which was awesome. Although there's like a lot of things we can improve on, that's just motivated us to set new goals for this year, and getting to meet all the new sisters and get a bunch of new ideas has propelled those goals even more, and we're slowly changing old ways to new.